What are you gonna do about that?
Do you guys remember the world famous TV show called Velma? And back when this show came out, my twin made a video on the show. He was watching some of the episodes, reacting to it, explaining what was going down. He wasn't the biggest fan of the show. As a matter of fact, he was kind of a hater, honestly. And it's honestly one of the most controversial, if not one of the most hated TV shows of all time. If you Google the show and you go to the reviews, it has a 1.4 out of almost 10,000 ratings. No one likes it. Good news to all of the Velma haters, including myself and my twin, that the show actually got canceled, which is heartbreaking for all 25 people who enjoyed that show. Quote, over the past 2 seasons, Mindy and Charlie have created an incredibly fun and fresh world within the iconic whodunit franchise. No, this is a show that's gonna be forgotten within 2 to 3 years. When people think of Scooby-Doo, they're not gonna think, oh, Scooby-Doo and that amazing unique TV show, the spin-off Velma from HBO. No one's going to say that. If anything, it greatly damaged the Scooby-Doo franchise. While we won't be moving forward with another season of the series, we thank them. Now you can clap. It's okay. I'll give you time to clap because this is a moment we gotta celebrate. If I'm not mistaken, literally no one liked the show. And no one was out there defending this show, which was, you know, pretty interesting to see. I have never come across anyone who genuinely liked the Velma show. Now, granted, I really don't go outside because I'm scared of people. No one has ever reached out to me or left a comment being like, you know, the Velma show is actually pretty good. You're just hating. And I actually gave it a try, or I watched some of the episodes, reacted to it, and it was torture. As a matter of fact, torture would have been a lot better than sitting through 25 minutes of this garbage show. Unfortunately, the show didn't garner great reviews. I wonder why. And while some of the reactions were undoubtedly in bad faith, something that happened to women-run and women-led series all too often, frankly. I hate this excuse. It's not just because it was a proud, stunning Indian queen playing the role, or because it was a woman. If you want to know the real reason why no one likes it, it's because it just sucks. It's pretentious and it's insulting your intelligence. You know, the argument is lost when they start bringing gender into this. No, that has nothing to do with it. This is such a cop-out. Oh, it's because a woman is running the show. No, whether a man or a woman made it, the content sucked. This is one of the examples. If you want to look at another one, look at Joker 2. That movie was directed by a man and it started a man and it sucked. Honestly, one of the worst movies I've seen this year. I do not recommend wasting 2.5 hours of your precious time or your money. You guys just made a pretty shitty product and now you're looking for excuses, and the easy one is, oh, it's because it was a woman. There was valid criticism regarding some of the lackluster jokes and stereotypes. Still, it's surprising that Cummings was so forthcoming with the news of the show's cancellation. Listen, all 25 people who enjoyed this show are, I'm sure, they're crying, but they're gonna get over it. Now, I'm not going to watch Velma or the last episode. If I'm not mistaken, in the last episode, Velma dies. So, you know, oh yeah, spoiler warning in case anyone cared. Then the article continues, yes, a lot of the backlash against Velma was certainly due to the fact Velma and Kaling, which is a voice actress, are Southeast Asian Americans, and the showrunner tweaked the classic character for the narrative as you wanted to create. Turning Shaggy black was definitely one of the choices of all time, and then turning a classic character such as Velma into Indian, South Asian, whatever the fuck you're calling it. Once again, definitely one of the decisions of all time. But once again, I truly do believe if the content is good, it really doesn't matter whether you switch races or genders. Once again, for the billionth time, this has nothing to do with the fact of how she looks, her color, the way she talks or acts. What's really wrong here is the script. It was offensively dumb. Critics had legitimately concerns about the series' flip tone and approach to both race and sexuality. As a matter of fact, now I'm curious, what is the score for Rotten Tomatoes? 38% from the professionals, 7% from us regular folks. Yeah, I was going to say don't trust Rotten Tomato. You know, sometimes they get it right, and I think this is one of those times. Am I surprised this happened? No, I saw this coming. I was like, there's no way this is going to get a season 2 or season 3. Low ratings, bad review, they're not making their money back. It was just obvious since the person started writing the script. The show, from what I saw, if I'm not mistaken, I finished the full season. From what I saw, it was boring. It wasn't funny. Truly, just one of those shows that I wouldn't recommend, even to my biggest enemy, to my biggest ops, if you will. This went season longer than it should have. if I'm being honest. But anyways, with that said, what do you guys think? Are you guys upset? Are you guys depressed? Are you guys even a little bit suicidal after hearing these tragic news? Please, whatever it is, let me know in the comments below. And before you go, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, all of that fun stuff that I really do appreciate it. And content is coming back. I have like 2 or 3 video ideas, and as a matter of fact, I recorded a Joker review, but I deleted it by accident. And trust me, yeah, I was punching the air. More content soon. Appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. All right, peace out.
Hey, Codbird. What the? I'm out past curfew, and I think the movie Serpico is boring. What are you gonna do about that?
Is she dead?
No.